It's hard for me to really understand him because I don't know him from previous expansions. So, like, my opinion of him, I can't really have a good opinion of him. But pretty much, like, so...
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
I think his character would have been
Agreed.
better if maybe he would have started off as a good
I will present our
guy.
queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
And then maybe became evil.
Thank you, everyone.
Or maybe he was, like, possessed or corrupted, but it was nothing like that.
If I may have your attention, the
was
ad hoc
just-
session will now commence.
He was shallow from the
The purpose
start.
of today's assembly is to brief
nothing
the
else
Scions
happened.
of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus.
Order!
You may enter. On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glaciers. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we
Man,
are
now
able.
that we're coming back, it's an entirely different thing.
Then let us begin.
They were shunning us, you know, but now they're like, let's work together.
First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
Yo,
You are.
Vegeta was an awesome character.
It is for this
He was one of the
purpose
best characters in Dragon Ball Z.
Sharlayan has labored these
Vegeta was
many
fucking
long
amazing,
years.
man. His character arc was
We have
crazy
collected
good.
biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished,
Like, he went
we
from
will
being
begin
a
transporting the Sharlayan citizenry,
cocky
which has been
villain
categorized
to
into
a
groups.
family man that
The
sacrificed
earliest
himself
arrivals
so
are
his
to
family
ensure
could live.
hospitable
Like, what the
environments
fuck?
for those who
I know
come
it's just DBZ, but goddamn, dude. The
Following
character
on,
arc on that, dude, the
We will send
development.
those of other
So
nations
good.
in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these. But since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict.
Why don't
would
they just
condemn
port
all
everybody up there?
to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside,
Oh.
are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
Oh, that's literally what they're talking about now. Okay. All right. I'm ahead of myself.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge.
So they got a ship.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation.
Dude, that's fucking
to the
crazy.
day before
First, we gotta
launch,
get
should
all
it
these
prove
motherfuckers
necessary.
to the moon. Then we gotta get, like, supplies and shit
What if
for
the
all the
Scions will solve
people.
your problem?
Dude, that's, like, impossible.
We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. They have the ability to summon
It was simple
Hydaelyn.
enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
Oh, well, whatever. Seer, summoner,
The
whatever.
second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course.
Oh,
If we come
they're
up
gonna
with its merit
propose
for
to
99
go
year,
hunt
We'll
down
need to stake on it the lives of all
Meteion
peoples of this star.
instead of save people.
Delightful as always, Master Alfino.
Yeah.
Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan.
Well, because that sounds
Allow us to
ridiculous.
solve
Getting
this
everybody to the
complex
moon, that's never gonna
engineering
fucking
problem
work.
Of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration.
I like Monty.
I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. Remind me to go
Order.
pee after this
Order.
cutscene,
We have
dude.
no time to waste
My
on
fucking
debate.
leg is moving a mile a
Call
minute.
vote. All in favor of
I'm starting to
agreeing
sweat
the
it out.
Scions' terms? "71 in favor, 28 against."
Who's the
The
28,
ayes have
dude?
it.
What the fuck? Fuck those 28. What the
Fortuno, as
fuck?
the architect of
28
this project, you are
dickless
the best
motherfuckers,
candidate
dude.
to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Come on, Dad. What the fuck's wrong with you? Put your fucking hand
Very
up. Let's go. Come on.
I call this session to a close. return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Smadge business. Fine! Fine!